Testing. There we go. That's better. This is
Hello.
this week at EPL,
Yes.
where we always have our tech straight.
Yes, we
It
have
is
our whole life together.
Monday, May
16th.
16th.
Yes.
Uh,
2022.
2022. Yeah, I do not have the date on here. Correct. All right, so we're gonna get started here. I hope everybody had a great weekend. We had a lot going on Saturday, so if you weren't here, sorry you missed it. It was pretty cool. We're going to get into a couple quick things. So we do want to highlight Canopy again real quick. If you didn't know, Canopy is one of our kind of digital services that we have. It's a digital kind of on-demand streaming service. It has things like movies, documentaries, world cinema, different series of like television shows and such. More, you can browse categories, all that kind of stuff. And actually, I have a video here which I think hopefully will play. Maybe not. There we go. So going in, you can kind of see how it works and everything. You can scroll down and see the different categories there. It'll load some more stuff at the bottom here. You can also, this is fancy, I like this.
Me too, I like this too.
When you get to the bottom, you can hit browse. Actually, I'm hitting in the bottom right because I want to go to Canopy for Kids because I want to highlight that. It is a section for kids, preschool and up. It has a lot of videos that have like read-along storybooks, seasonal content, Jim Henson Company videos, Sesame Street highlights, like the magazine highlights. I don't know if you knew the magazine highlights.
I used to get those when I was little.
Cool, yeah. Now, interesting thing about Canopy for Kids, or Canopy Kids, is that it does not have any limit. So whereas possibly at the beginning of this little video on here, you might have seen that it's had a little 10 up in the corner because I haven't used any of mine for the month of May. But they're unlimited for the kids' videos that are there. So that is Canopy Kids. But Canopy, again, is really cool. I don't know if you've had a look around at it at all. But there are a lot of interesting videos on there. A couple Christmases ago, I don't remember when we first got it. I remember watching something on Charles Dickens.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like it was a movie about how he wrote Christmas Carol.
Oh, that's cool. That's really interesting.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. And it was like going back with like his history and things like that and such.
That's really interesting.
And then also I did want to mention, and I don't remember what there was a word the phrase that we used for these. All the things that are out around the library, the coloring books, the board games.
Oh, passive. No, that. Is that what it is?
Things that you can do to occupy your time when you're not reading a book from a shelf or something like that.
Yeah.
Go ahead and.
Yes.
What kind of stuff do we have there actually? Do you know what kind of things, like the coloring books and things like that?
Mm-mm.
Oh, so there are a lot of like coloring books, really interesting things. There are some colored pencils that are over by them, and people will see them sitting out, and they'll kind of like, is this something that we can use? Yes, the community collection, coloring books, puzzle books. Like for example, up in the closed community room, there is a puzzle that is sitting out.
Oh yeah, so you can just sit down and work on it whenever.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or if you finish that one, I mean, you could just put that away and get out another one.
Yeah.
That's part of the games collection, the library of things. I think it sort of is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and kind of like down on the children's level, there's like a little sitting area where you can play games too. There's a bunch of board games sitting out.
I just saw Candyland was down there.
Oh yeah, that's always fun.
Yep.
Yep, and there's coloring pages at the children's desk. So
Yep.
and we have an art cart. So if you want to sit down and color at the tables, we can give you the art cart.
Art cart.
Art cart. Yes.
That's fun to say.
It is fun.
All right. We will actually have some art programming coming up, but let's check out what we've got actually going on this week.
This week.
Monday.
Yes. So which is today.
That is today.
Yes.
So again, this would have finished by now.
Right. Yeah.
But like our Envoys is our elementary age homeschool group that meets at the main library Monday at 10:15 a.m. That is going to be going about different countries and cultures from around the world. And I'm going to want to check and see kind of when these, if these continue through the school year, through the summer. Double or check that, when you're going to be coming. For one, so you can make sure that it's going on and everything, but also you can see the topic that's on our calendar. Our calendar is linked in the description of the video, so you can see that there. Let's see here.
Yes, and then also this morning we have Babies and Books every Monday. That's also at around 10 a.m. in the Secret Garden. So they sing songs, nursery rhymes, read books.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's fun.
Yep.
And then also today at Teen we have Teen Dungeons and Dragons. So Matt leads the Teen D&D group, which meets from 4 to 7 p.m. every other Monday in the bottom level of the Teen Library.
Mm-hmm. And then also, the Newberry Book Club is today as well.
So that's sort of a newer thing.
Yeah, that means every month, I think it is.
Yeah.
So did you know that the Newbery Medal is one of the highest honors for children's literature, and it turned 100 this year?
Yeah.
The Newbery Book Club is designed to promote the reading and discussion between kids and the adults that are in their life. So
that's fun. So you get to go with your family, or
it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's open to kids 4th to 7th grade and their adult of their choosing. They'll meet on the third Monday of every month, which is this Monday at 6:15 to talk about a different Newbery winner or honor book. They are available to check out at the library, but no library card is required. So if you don't have a library card, you can still participate. That means if you've got somebody, as we go through the summer, for example, I know sometimes maybe grandchildren will stay with grandparents for the summer or something. I don't know, or they'll take them to the library every so often. So you can actually just come by. You do need to get. I think you need to give like a name, like a contact number or email, phone number, email, just to make sure that we can be accountable for those books, because we do check those out under our programming account. But we do want to make sure that anybody can be a part of these programs.
Absolutely.
The book is called When You Trap a Tiger by Tay Keller, I believe.
Looks right.
Yes. So that'll be today.
Yes, that's fun, and that is at 6:15 here at the main library. All right, and then tomorrow, Tuesday, we have family story time. So we actually have two family story times, one at 10:45 and then one at 6:15 p.m. So Miss Karen will be taking over the family story time this week, and hopefully it'll be nice, no rain, so it'll probably be outside by the fountain. You can always bring blankets, or no, blankets will be available for lawn seating on the grass. And then if it's too hot or rainy, then we will meet inside in the secret garden.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that'll be. I've switched off of that.
Yeah. So it's Miss Karen. Which Miss Karen is it?
One of them.
One of them. Okay.
I don't recall. I think it's Karen M.
Okay.
Teen Art Club is also tomorrow, Tuesday. The art club will meet at the Teen Library as usual. The topic is Japanese style paper lanterns. That should be fun. That should be a fairly customizable thing.
Yeah.
It is from 4 until 5 p.m. The Teen Library opens at 3:30 this week. All this week, I think.
I'm not sure.
You know what? I have a calendar right here that should tell me. How long does it tell me? Does it tell me? Let's go here. About us, hours and locations. Now I don't know if it's up yet, but the hours will be changing once we get to summer break.
Yeah.
For
Once the schools get out. Yeah.
So at least on this occasion, tomorrow the Teen Library will open at 3:30 p.m. So it'll start not too long after that. I think it's kind of an informal program, so it's not like a thing where we're here at 4 o'clock. We're going to start right now. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
This will be the successor to the Peep dioramas. So if you have participated in that, this might be a fun thing to do. If you didn't know what a Peep diorama is, have your teen stop over at the Teen Library and check them out.
Yes, it's like the little Peeps, like the little candy, the Easter candies.
That's my favorite candy.
Yeah, really?
No.
Oh my god. I've never heard anyone say that in their whole life.
Also, Tuesday.
I'm pretty sure it's an unwritten law that you have to hate Peeps. Like, they're disgusting.
Just to maintain that the Eckhart Public Library does not have an official stance against the Peeps. No, I'm kidding. We don't. But anyway, that was funny to say. Adult Dungeons and Dragons on Tuesday for this week, beginning at 6:30, going until 8:30. Open to adventures of the graduated from high school. So anybody who is out of high school or will be very shortly, they are welcome to join. And we do ask that you kind of let us know that you might be coming by emailing us at gaming@epl.lib.in.us, because it does help. We have a Discord server for the library technically as well, and we do use that to communicate with the D&D people as well. It helps.
Yes. And then, so on to Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday. So we have another family story time on Wednesday, which is at 10:45 a.m. Yes, and so that's the last one for the week. It'll be the same stories, same theme as the Tuesday story times. Yes, and then also we have Classic City Readers. Do you know how to say that?
Pachinko, I believe.
Pachinko. Yeah, so Classic City Readers meet from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. In the main library, and they will be reading Pachinko by Min Jin Lee. Yes.
Let's see. That is at
12 p.m.
12. Yeah, I was going to say,
Yes.
I don't know if I wrote the time on there.
Yeah.
You can actually see in our catalog right here. It says, in the early 1900s, teenage Sunja, the adored daughter of crippled fishermen, falls for a wealthy stranger at the seashore near her home in Korea. He promises her the world, and when she discovers she is pregnant and that her lover is married, she refuses to be bought. Instead, she accepts an offer of marriage from a gentle, sickly minister passing through on his way to Japan. But her decision to abandon her home and to reject her son's powerful father sets off a dramatic saga that will echo down through the generations.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it takes place in a lot of different generations.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And then those are the same situation. You don't need a library card to check out one of those and have a book in your possession for the duration to be able to read it beforehand and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Also, it's elementary. Will be at 3 o'clock at the main library. You just kind of have to wander down into the children's section, and sometimes it's back. Actually, you don't know what room we're in right now, but it's in the activity room.
Yes.
Most times. Sometimes it's up in the assembly room, but just kind of look around. It is, I don't have the theme for it right here, but we do want to let people know about it because it's kind of a fun activity that people have been coming to after school.
Yes. Thursday, we have genealogy chat. So, as you know, it's a live webinar series that we have on our Facebook page, the Eckhart Public Library Facebook page, and then it will be shared to the Will and R Genealogy page and YouTube as well. So, this Thursday, they're going to talk about Auburn history. So that's fun. There's a lot.
Yeah.
That could potentially
That
cover.
is a large topic.
It is, yes.
Let's see. We also have the Teen Book Club on Thursday.
Wow, a lot of book clubs this week.
Yeah. The time I do not have listed on there, so in that case, I will jump back over here. Do you know what time it is?
I do not. I'm assuming it's probably the afternoon.
4 o'clock. Always go to the calendar.
Yes. Calendar.
Yeah. We have the Teen Library Service of Eckhart Public Library on the second to last Thursday of every month. We'll read a variety of manga, graphic novels, and teen fiction. This Thursday will be Nimona, I believe. It's by N.D. Stevenson. This actually is on Hoopla, too. So if you want to check out Hoopla, Hoopla, it's on there as a graphic novel, and there is an audiobook. And
That's
it's
fun.
Interesting because I've never listened to a graphic novel as an audiobook.
Me either.
There's a section where it's a whole page of just panels. So maybe they could describe.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do have actually up on here and this isn't very kind of boring to look at. Nimona is an impulsive young shapeshifter with a knack for villainy. Lord Ballister Blackheart is a villain with a vendetta, and as a sidekick and supervillain, Nimona and Lord Blackheart are about to wreak some serious havoc. Their mission? To prove to the kingdom that Sir Ambrosius Goldenloin, this is fun to read, and his baddies at the Institution of Law Enforcement and Heroics aren't the heroes everyone thinks they are. But as small acts of mischief escalate into a vicious battle, Lord Blackheart realizes that Nimona's powers are as murky and mysterious as her past, and her unpredictable wild side might be more dangerous than he is willing to admit.
Wow, that was a very
Yeah.
crazy summary.
I flipped through the first couple pages on Hoopla to look at it. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it's there's a lot of action that's going on right away.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Um,
Yes, and then Hoopla, you can download Hoopla on your phone or your laptop, whatever, iPad, with your library card number. So yeah, you don't have to pay for it.
Yep.
Yes.
And that does have a limited checkout thing as well.
Yeah.
But it is instant. There's no kind of line.
Yeah.
I guess no holds to be placed. You just instantly get it, unlike Libby, which is also great because it has a good amount of things on it.
Yeah, and Hoopla also you get 10 per month, and then it renews every month. So 10 each month. Yes.
That is Thursday.
Yes, Thursday. Also Thursday, we have Nifty Knitters. So that's from 5 p.m. until 7, which is closing time. Nifty knitters of all ability levels can sit and work on projects in the company of other knitters. Get guidance on projects or just knit and chat.
Yeah.
Yes, that's fun.
So if you've wanted to learn to knit before or do anything any related to knitting, bring a friend, head on in, find a spot. That's upstairs in the closed community room, I believe, unless they've moved. Which is luckily on the upper level. So that means if you go in and you don't see them in the activity room or the assembly room, then you can go upstairs.
Yes, perfect.
Friday, moving on to Friday, the thing that we've got to mention on Friday is Lego Club.
Very fun. Everyone loves Legos.
I like Legos.
I like Legos.
My feet don't like Legos.
No, yeah.
There's Friday. So Friday, and you'll see the rest of these things. We'll mention these here in a moment. Saturday, I do want to mention as well, another story time, but a little bit different. Miss Karen will have sensory-friendly story time. Now, this does require a sign-up, right?
Yes, registration.
Registration, yeah.
So you can just go to the calendar and click on it, and then, yes, you can see a begin registration.
Yep.
And then you just pick how many people, and then, enter some of your contact information, and then you are all set.
Yep.
Just to show up.
Yep. And it does ask the only one adult caregiver per child, please, because, again, the point is to have it be sensory-friendly. It is an interactive story time designed for preschool-age children with autism and or sensory challenges. To keep the things as low, the sensory input as low as we can have it.
Yeah, we don't want it to be overstimulating for them.
And this is in the assembly room. So this is the room that's on the main level. It's not down in like a children's area with toys and things like that. So it's a little bit less stuff to see around the room and such.
Yeah, it's a pretty big room, right by the main desk. Yes, and then our ongoing programs, so we have through May, we have our make and take kits. For children's, we have pipe cleaner flowers, and then for adults, we have the mini terrariums, and we're asking that only one person takes, or one per person.
Yeah.
Yes.
The mini terrariums were pretty popular when I was in there.
Yeah, they're very cute.
And I think we have some more. Because it's a glass jar with this kind of like sand that you put in, and then there are a couple little rocks. There's like a little glass. I think it's like actually a chess piece, and then
the air plant.
An air plant. Yeah. Really interesting because it looks like it's just like a piece of plastic, but it's actually a plant.
It does look really fake. I thought they were fake at first, honestly.
You just kind of like mist it with water 2 or 3 times a week, or you dunk it in water like once a week or once a month, something like that.
Very good. Very hard to kill.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're not good at plants, there you go.
And as always, these are based on supplies and first come, first serve. So we can't hold them, and then if the supplies do run out, then we either need to figure something out a little bit different, or
there might not be any.
There might not be any there. So it's not always going to look exactly like it does when we talk about it. It might be a little bit different. There might not be the little chess pieces. It might maybe you'll get a marble or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, they might change it out when we run out.
Yep.
Who knows?
So that is everything for this week at EPL. All the usual things there. Anything fun that you did over this last weekend?
Just enjoy the nice weather.
Yeah.
I'm so glad it's finally summer.
Yeah. Today's not going to be scalding either, which is cool.
Which is good, yes.
I spent my weekend 3D printing. I made a little statue, and I made a tree, and I made another tree. So this was my stuff that I did. I'm still working on trying to get us to get a 3D printer here at the library so people can come in and work on projects if they want to.
That would be cool. I know a lot of people have been wanting one here.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, until next week, I've been Andrew.
And I'm Hannah.
And have a great week. See ya.
Bye.